Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of February 2021, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Virgo. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Wands. A little bit of rejection on your part. I see something coming up for you, which I'm not really necessarily getting that you're going through an ending, but I feel like you have at some point and you didn't quite deal with it, and that might be coming to the surface. And there's a little bit of rejection on your part, like, no, let's put it off. I don't want to deal with this. No. You know, like, stay there, ending. Stay where you are in the past. Do not approach me. It doesn't work like that. It's going to come up. If it wasn't dealt with properly. In the current situation, you get the King of Wands crossed by the Justice card. All right. So there's some sort of that's what I'm saying. So currently I'm seeing some sort of a solid, balanced situation between you and another person. Possibly a fire sign here, where things are kind of balanced, kind of okay-ish, I would say. We'll see when we clarify. In your focus, you get the Moon. That's, well, let's just put it that way. When you go outside in the daylight, you can see a lot of things, right? Because it's daylight, you can see pretty far away. When you go outside in the same spot in the nighttime, how much of that can you see? Not much, right? You're kind of relying on the moon to shine the path for you so that you can see clearly. So there's something lurking inside of you, I would say. Something you may have buried and it's trying to come to the surface, possibly. In the recent past, there's a commitment shown up here, possibly a marriage, possibly just a long-term commitment. In your strength here, the Death card, that ending situation. In the immediate future, a little bit of an abandonment issue, a little bit of going through the experience of a loss here, which again, I'm not really getting. If you are dealing with something currently, for some reason I'm getting that what you're experiencing is related not to your current situation, but to a past one. The supportive energies, Page of Pentacles, you're supposed to learn something from all of this. Possibly not to reject this situation when it's coming up, you know? I don't know what, but you're supposed to learn something, and I feel like you are. There's definitely progress here with this Page of Pentacles. Slow and steady progress, but progress nonetheless. The energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of it. Pain, broken heart. Again, going back to what I said, possibly tied up to a past situation for you. You're hoping for, you're kind of hoping that you don't get into this place of discontent, you know, of not appreciating what you have, what you're dealing with, what surrounds you, and all of those things. Because we get to that point at times where we just don't see it. You know, we're so low that we just don't see the good things in our life. And I feel like you're kind of going in that direction of hoping you're not going to get there, basically. But we'll see what that is. And the potential outcome, a little bit of stagnation on your part, a little bit of nothing happening. Or things standing still, basically. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up here. Let me see the Seven of Wands. Four of Wands, Five of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, there's a commitment here. There's definitely a commitment that, you know, there's two sides of it here. Either you start questioning what this commitment is going to bring, and you're going to be like, well, I can't do it because if I go in, that'll happen, and that'll happen, and that'll happen. And if I don't, that'll happen, and that'll, you know, all of the questioning surrounding this aspect of, but there's definitely a lack of trust. There's that choice of not trusting it and starting to question it, or taking a chance and see what happens with this commitment. Or this is the energy that you carried towards the commitment that is trying to resurface, the commitment from the past, because this card shows up in your past here too. There's a little bit of rejection on your part on trying to understand that there's more than one side to the situation. There's more than one perspective to the situation, and more than one choice, you know? Let's see the Justice card. Two of Swords, Three of Cups, the Justice card again. There's an energy of reconciliation here, or coming together with somebody. There's a lot of confusion surrounding this energy. You're finding yourself back into the place that began this whole reading for you, basically choosing to question it or choosing to go for it. And right now you're in the questioning energy surrounding this aspect. You know, where you feel like, oh my God, I just want for my brain to stop thinking about it. I just want for everything to pause and for things to be balanced again, you know? Let me clarify the moon in your focus. The Eight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. See, there's doubt. There's you trying to walk away from something that could potentially work out, or could potentially lead you into a very, you know, long-term, very stable kind of place with somebody. Because it does carry this energy of, yeah, it could happen in that way. You know, the happily ever after could be a possibility here. And there's you kind of just turning your back to it, but at the same time, there's some truth that you're not wanting to acknowledge you know, about all of this. There's something that you're not seeing quite yet, not understanding fully quite yet. When it comes to your actions surrounding this situation, this commitment you may have with somebody or may have had with somebody. Let me clarify the Four of Wands, since it appeared already in the recent past. Ooh. Okay. The Emperor, the Six of Swords, the Two of Wands. Somebody left this commitment at some point, leaving the other person in standby. And I'm not sure if it worked out in that way. I feel like there was a separation possibly. And if the other person left you, I don't think there was such a thing as, hey, I'm gonna leave, but you wait for me. You know, I think you chose to wait. You know, it was your decision to just sit there and be like, huh, maybe they'll come back, or maybe, you know, I'm not sure if there are those kinds of separations of, this is done, it's completely done, and I'm going to be selfish and I'm going to tell you, wait for me because, you know, I want you to. Why not? You know, while I go out there and explore. The other person always chooses. Should I wait? Should I hope? Should I? And we all do that. Most of the times. So I kind of see you in that place of deciding to wait, even though somebody may have left from a commitment with you here. For how long? I don't know. You're the only one that can determine that. But I feel like you're kind of carrying the weight of that with you. For the Death card, in your strength, you get the Four of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. You've been in this Four of Cups for quite some time. That's why it's showing up here in your fears, possibly. In your hopes and fears. But in your fears, most likely. Because you've been in a place of discontent, of unhappiness, of, I hate this person, I hate my life, I hate everything. And I feel like you tried your best to get yourself out of it, but not really your best. You thought it was your best, but it wasn't really. And you stayed in this situation for seemingly quite some time until you got yourself completely out of it, you know? Because I do see effort being put on your part, but it's the effort of the Page of Swords, so that's not much. Let me clarify the Five of Pentacles in the immediate future. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles. You need to be dealing with some abandonment issues. And I see you, the more you put this work onto yourself, the more these issues come up for you to deal with them. In terms of how fearful are you that somebody's just going to leave your life, especially based on what happened. But it goes beyond that. It goes past that to your childhood, possibly. And this issue is going to surface here for you of, who left me and why? Or why did I feel they left me when in fact they didn't? You know, because it's very different. The way we interpreted things at 2 or 3 or 5 is very different from the way we interpret things now. Right? And again, that feels like it's going to pop up for you to take a look at this abandonment issue. And there's going to be some resistance on your part when that comes in. Like, no, I don't have any abandonment issues. What are you talking about? No, nobody left me. Well, no, nobody left you, but you may have thought they left you. And once you think something happens, oh, the stories you create around that, it's not even funny. So they're based off of a lie that we tell ourselves. My mom left me, and she just went to the restroom, you know, when you're 2. She came back, but you never saw that. You chose to see that she left. And that's what stayed with you. And there's a lot of abandonment issues that come from those things, and we don't think of it like that because, again, we forget that at 2 we didn't have the mind we have now, or 3 or 4 or 5. For the Page of Pentacles, you get the King of Swords, the Judgment card, the Five of Cups. You can do this. There's self-care, there's transformative energies at play for you here. And whatever it is that's coming up for you, you're definitely able to face it, you know, full on, like not even a question about it. However, you do have the tendency at times to resist these energies, to be like, no, I don't have to deal with that. It's fine. I'm good. I'm fine. And the past keeps coming up for you. The past keeps catching up. Whatever it is that happened in the past is not letting you proceed to the future and be in the present moment, especially. So I see you dealing with these energies for the most part, but at times being your own worst enemy, basically, you know? Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups. Yeah, this heartache, whatever it is that you carry with you, you're carrying because something beautiful that was supposed to happen didn't happen. And who said it was supposed to happen? I'll tell you who. You. And that's expectation. And that's you thinking, well, it was supposed to be this way, but it wasn't. So that broke my heart. So you kind of broke your heart here, all on your own, because we do that. But we have to blame the other person because it's easier, right? Let's do the Four of Cups. They left. Well, yeah, but why did you expect something in particular to happen? What they did, their business, right? Four of Cups. You get the Nine of Swords, the Temperance card, the Two of Cups. Yeah. Love, it's coming in. You are going to experience love in the way that it's supposed to be experienced. You know, with no baggage, with nothing from the past to place, you know, to throw in there, to mix it up with, oh, love is showing up. Let's take some crap from the past, put it in there, let's see what happens. Nah. there's definitely a separation in between your energy that you are currently dealing with, which is not that pleasant, about something from the past, and the new love that shows up. And in between, there's a Temperance card, which is talking about patience, time. It's gonna happen, but in time. And it's also talking about a change, a transformative energy. Let's see the Hangman for the potential outcome, the Empress, the Hermit, the King of Wands. There you are with your Empress. There you are with your person here. Very passionate person, possibly a fire sign. And your Empress, definitely. But I see you stagnating. I see you not really doing much about it. So I don't know what's going on here. I just know you are realizing that, this is my person. Let's see what the universe has for you. Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, the Emperor. See, you are actually expressing how you feel. You can do so much more than this page, though. Because inside of you, there's this powerful Virgo that knows what's up. You know, they're in control of their emotions. They know who they love, why they love them, all of it. All of the questions that you have on the surface, this Emperor knows. You're coming up as a page here like, hey, hello, I love you, hey. It's not, I mean, it's your way of expressing it. And I see you doing it, so at least you're doing it, which is not aligning necessarily with this yet. You're on the way to aligning with the Emperor energy. Let's close it off with the Oracle card from Alice the Wonderland Oracle. And you get, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Time to let that past go. That's cool. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.